Orange, you're glad we went and said allegedly. So I made a video yesterday regarding a rapper from Detroit who claimed that Elon Musk and the Tesla company hit the kill switch on his Tesla Cybertruck, leaving him stranded in the middle of the freeway, sending a cease and desist letter regarding some of the ways in which he used the vehicle that they didn't agree with, right? And that's why they shut him off and said you can't use it no more. Apparently, allegedly. But also allegedly, this has been proven to be false and a promo strategy for his video. Go figure. However, I spoke on multiple things in this past video that you should check out regarding where we're still headed as it relates to corporations exerting their power on how we are to use or not use our vehicles because of autonomous driving and the way that we're moving with AI innovation and slowly infiltrating through language and innovation that we love, the reality that soon they might be like, yeah, y'all can't drive no more. Based on the safety statistics that we've been able to follow with our AI autonomous driving, we can estimate to save tens of thousands of lives every year due to motor vehicle accidents. And everything sounds cute and comfortable and convenient until that other C word called control is the real motive, which still makes this video relevant because I feel like based on where we're at in society is why he used that promo strategy in the first place. And even though his goal was to bring traffic to him and to songs, this starts a larger conversation that needs to be had around vehicles, corporate control, and the exertion of power in places that they have no business. I forget the name of the autonomous semi-truck company that is doing this, but they have complete fleets now that are AI semi-truck deliveries. And automatically, when I first heard this news, I'm like, why is this a bad thing? This isn't a bad thing. Like, who doesn't want their goods shipped more efficiently and faster, right? But that's how they get you. Number one, their infiltration into the trucking industry will completely flatline that whole job market. Like, they're already being butchered as it is when it comes to, like, people say, get into trucking. Number one, they say they pay all this money. You got to rent the truck from the business that you are working for, unless you have the money and capital to have your own truck to where you can contract your own work. But after you get the truck from your business that you rent out, you have to pay a certain percentage of your earnings back to the company. Then you have to have truckers insurance that they pick for you. Then you got to feed yourself and you got to pay for lodging when you're on the road. And the only way to keep your head above financial waters is to stay on the road, which is why they gone all the time. And they got all these promises and packages to grow you, but really it's slavery, right? But the solution isn't to flatten the job market and to replace them with robots that are more efficient. Even though there are very dangerous trucking accidents every year, people die, but we can't just protect from the circumstances of death. We have to protect and promote life while we're here, like making things better for people that are still here working. And you can't just flatline an entire industry due to you wanting to bring comfort and convenience to the masses. Now, in 2026, apparently between 2021 and 2026, a bill enact something of that nature regarding how we should be using our cars. There's some protocol that wants to increase car monitoring technology that can detect for drunkenness. And anytime they tell you something that they're detecting for, they're always detecting for other things as well, or there's gray areas or blurred lines for the other implications that it can have. Yeah, that's exactly how they did us with 911. Now, but back when them double towers was, I don't know if I'm gonna get into that in this video. But anybody that was alive, a teenager or an adult during that time, I was a child, they saw the difference in the two Americas that we experienced. The one before that event and the one after. That was a lot of surveillance all up in my business. Why every time I go to the airport, I'm getting frisked. And side note, every time I go to the airport, they always got to check like my private area. And it was funny at first, like second, third, fourth time. It's kind of like, black man packing, whatever the case may be, right? But I'm talking 13, 14, 15, like every time. What are we doing? But the people that are currently in it are already comfortable. We might say something about it, but it ain't no outrage. And this is exactly how they get us. If you follow my page and you heard me speak long enough, I always make the metaphor of the frog. If you put a frog in hot boiling water, it's going to jump out, detecting the heat and the danger. But if you put a frog in lukewarm water on the eye of a stove and you turn it on low, that thing will sit there and boil alive without even realize it's being cooked. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our current state of affairs in America. They just turned the degrees up ever so slightly until we all of a sudden pulled up next to Satan in hell like, what's good, my guy? So even though, the past video was debunked, I still believe the implications are very on par with where we're at in society, and it's still relevant to discuss. Let me know what you think.